Hey friends, it's officially summer. With summer comes the harvest of fresh fruits and vegetables. I know that I usually try to bring my mangoes in before any gnats lay their eggs on the mango, but I wasn't successful this year. Our tree is just about finished with the harvest, so when I bring the fruit in, it's a little more ripe than it has been in the past, so the gnats have had an opportunity to lay their eggs on the fruit, so I've had a few pesky gnats come in the house. I know that when I lived in Michigan, this is where I found the idea actually, because visiting the fruit stands in Michigan where the fruit sits out all day long, there's a better chance of getting some fruit flies in your house. So, you know, the tomatoes and the berries and things like that up there, I really miss the Michigan fruit. So if you're up there in Michigan, it should be cherry season soon. Just know that my heart's with you. Love it up there. Anyway, so down here in South Florida, mango season, it's time to bring the mangoes in, and I've got a few gnats. So I thought that I would show you what I learned when I was in Michigan. The first year I purchased one off of Amazon, and I just saw the way that it worked and realized that I could make my own. So the next couple seasons that I was there, I made my own. So it's time to make one for Florida. So basically, what you're going to need is just a clear bowl that's a little, it's deeper than, you know, it has some depth to it. You'll need some saran wrap. Mine's actually out of the box because it got crushed in the drawer. So just cut a piece of saran wrap. Oh, it looks like it's about 8 inches by 10, just so that it hangs over the bowl that you're going to use, so that you have plenty of room to hang it over the sides. You'll need a sharp knife, and you'll need some puree of some sort of fruit. Usually I use the fruit that actually the gnats are going after, because I set this trap right next to the fruit where they're landing. So I made a little bit of mango puree, and then I have some soap. I like Palmolive, and just a little bit of water. And you'll need a rubber band to hold the plastic in place. And I always take the rubber bands from the fruit that or the vegetables that I purchase at the store. The broccoli or the asparagus comes banded with a really strong rubber band, so I always save them, and they come into use, and I'm going to use them today. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take a little bit of your puree, or even just orange juice works, or grapefruit juice. Grapefruit juice is really good. Really, you just want to attract them to this. So put a little bit of that in the bottom, along with some soap. What the soap does is it coats their wings, and they can't get out of the trap once they get in. And then you'll just add some water to the bowl. You don't want a whole lot. You just want it in the bottom, so that when the gnats go down in the bottom, they get trapped in the water. So just add some water in there. Then I just like to give it a little stir. And this is going to ferment and make some, attract the gnats to it. So just take your plastic and place it over the bowl. Can you see this? Just place it over the bowl, and then take your finger and just push down in the middle and make a nice deep cone for the gnats to fly into. And then tighten it while your finger's there. Just kind of tighten the plastic. And then take your rubber band that you've harvested from your store, whether it be Piggly Wiggly or Winn-Dixie or Publix, and just slip it right over the bag, over the bowl. Again, push down in the middle, and then take a sharp knife, and right in the very middle where you've made that cone shape, just make a little tiny hole. I like to take my finger and just kind of feel the size of the hole. You don't want it really big, but you want the gnat to be able to get through, because the gnat's going to go for the fermenting fruit down in the bottom of the bowl. So that's my gnat trap. I just take this trap and I set it right next to the fruit. And as the flies come to the fruit, they're more attracted to the fermenting fruit in the bowl. And they go down through the hole and they can't get back out. They fall down into the water. And that's a gnat trap. Works perfectly. I've used it every single year, and stops the flies from flying around in my house. I hope this has been helpful for you. Let me know if it works. Come back to the video after you've tried it and put some comments in the chat and let me know. I'd love to hear back from you. Have a great day.